William Wilson, he's from the Vanguard Group Investment Company in Paris. William, thanks very much indeed for joining us here on RT. The withdrawal of Russian troops from Georgia appears to be the main sticking point in these peace negotiations. What do you think are the possible consequences for Russia the longer its military remains in the country?
Well, I think, I'm not a military specialist, but I think Russia probably has very good reasons for withdrawing in the manner it is. I guess you just don't line up tanks and drive them out one at a time. It's probably best to secure the best routes, the most efficient routes, and leave behind some security. But again, I'm not a military specialist. I think, again, the continuing criticism of the Russian Federation is all politically motivated, primarily in Washington and in London, to a lesser extent in Paris and Berlin. It is politically motivated because both the current leadership, the Republican Party and the Labour Party in the UK, face election within the next 3 to 9 months, re-election. Consequently, it's politically motivated. Crises must be created where none exist. But from a businessman standpoint, nothing has changed in Russia. As long as the rules are followed, and the rules are better known now than they were 10 years ago, there are no problems.
There has been a lot
in my opinion, the majority of criticism. Sorry?
Sorry, it's just to say that you were saying that criticism from London and Washington, but just to say that there's been a lot of criticism from the media as well. Now, do you think that Russia has been portrayed in the West as the aggressor in this conflict, and it's down to bad PR?
Well, I think it depends on which media. The television media, perhaps. You know, notably, again, the certain British and U.S. Networks. But if you read the print media very carefully, you begin to see that questions are being asked. Time magazine has asked questions. The U.S. magazine, Time magazine, has asked very poignant questions about the motivations and the veracity of some statements coming from Tbilisi. There are open questions about this, but more in the print media than in the visual media.